Our first act tonight, please give a warm PSA welcome to Kate Trafford.
Thank you, Alan, and welcome one and all to the C.F.A. As your global president, it gives me great pleasure to officially launch the annual convention of our esteemed organisation, Control Freaks Anonymous. Oh, it warms my heart to see so many of you here this evening for the first time. There's no shame in admitting that you've failed in your attempt to single-handedly run the world. I know from bitter personal experience that no matter how brilliant your advice, others will insist that they know best. They may even declare that they're entitled to their opinions. It's anarchy out there. Oh, thankfully, that's where the C.F.A. comes in. But before we begin, I'd like to thank you all for playing along with our little cover story this evening. It seems to have worked. The entire world is convinced we're here for a meeting of the PSA, the Professional Speaking Association. A group of people so entirely keen to get their own way that they've turned telling everyone else what to do into their day job. Now, whoa, before you get overexcited and ask, where do I sign? Be warned.
Yes, please.
Now, listen. Their current president, one Dr. Linda Shaw, makes no secret of the fact that she wants to rewire your brain. Clearly, some people's need for the C.F.A. is greater than others. So let us proceed without delay. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the C.F.A. Recovery Programme. Our approach is based on the gold standard known the world over as the 12 steps. Of course, I have applied efficiency protocols and whittled those 12 steps down to just 3. Tonight, you will embark on your journey with step 1. Admit you have a problem. To do this, we will begin with the traditional greeting, which I will now demonstrate. Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm a control freak. It's been 22 days since my last controlling action. So, from there, you elaborate as to the nature of your struggles. For example, my winning streak would have been much longer had I not had to overrule our dear friend Alan Stevens' first choice of venue for this evening. But had I not intervened, right now we'd all be sitting in Alan's basement, which can only be described as 50 shades of very disturbing. I came very, very close to standing before you this evening and admitting that it had been a mere 22 hours since my last controlling action. Last night, I courageously dined out at a nearby restaurant. And whilst there, I visited the ladies' room. Imagine my horror when I discovered that the toilet roll had been positioned in its holder the wrong way around. It was only as a result of my mindfulness mantra that I survived the moment. You are surrounded by idiots. Let it go. Of course, since visited TripAdvisor and offered the following helpful guidance. Hey! My dear friends, we are recovering control freaks. We are not animals. I'm very aware that not all of you are out there in our post-COVID world exploring amongst the great unwashed. So allow me to illuminate for you my 3 greatest discoveries. Number 1, Soup is an excellent choice, since it can be eaten through a straw with your mask in place. Number 2, don't expect to be thanked by passers-by when you thoughtfully spritz them with sanitizer. And number 3, leave your clipboard at home. Apparently, it's considered impolite to canvass neighbouring diners as to their vaccination status. So there you have it, step 1 of the Control Freaks Anonymous recovery programme. Having acknowledged that it's simply not possible to perfect the world, we in the C.F.A. humbly turn our attention to perfecting ourselves. Glancing around the gallery, I can see that for some of you that will be a mammoth task. But fear not, help is at hand right here at the C.F.A. And so the time has come for me to release the podium back to my dear friend Alan, who has just achieved a personal best of 5 minutes since his last controlling action.
Great job, Kate. Well done. Well done.
What a start. Fantastic.